Let's see what we're gonna do here. What do I want to do this time? Let's see. I don't know about that. Oh God. Yeah, I need to do this. So we're gonna do some training on a helicopter this time because I don't know how to fly these freaking things at all. So thing's tiny.
Welcome to the beginning of your rotorcraft journey and our first helicopter lesson. My name is Paul Martin, and I will be your flight instructor. I must say, it is a very beautiful time of the year to begin your helicopter trainings at Grenoble-Le-Versailles Aerodrome. Meet our trainer helicopter, Cabri G2. Can you please come back outside to continue our training here? You already know how the flight control surfaces of airplanes work, right? But do you understand how a helicopter turns without ailerons and speeds up without elevator? Here, look at the Cabri's main rotor. This is our main control surface. By tilting the main rotor disc forward, backward, left, or right, we can change the direction of the thrust vector and move the helicopter in the chosen direction. As with most French-designed helicopters, the main rotor blades advance in a clockwise direction. What do you think we need the tail rotor for? Walk closer and look at it. By changing the tail rotor's thrust, we can control the direction that the nose of the helicopter points. The Cabri G2 utilizes a Fenestron-type tail rotor. It differs from a conventional open tail rotor by being integrally housed within the tail boom. Now let's continue our training inside the cockpit. Get in and buckle up. Welcome aboard. Don't be surprised that you're sitting on the right side. Unlike in airplanes, pilots typically sit on the right seat in helicopters.
Why?
Now, let's make you familiar with the Cabri's flight controls. Look here, this is what we call the collective lever, or simply collective. We use collective to climb or descend, or in other words, to control our vertical speed. Here's what we call the cyclic stick, or just cyclic. It looks similar to the airplane's stick, doesn't it? It behaves very similarly too, at least in a forward flight. Left or right inputs cause the helicopter to roll into a turn, and forward and back inputs change the pitch attitude. On the top of the cyclic stick, you can see a cyclic trim knob. The Cabri uses a dual-axis electric trim, allows you to completely release the static forces in flight, both longitudinal and lateral. And finally, the anti-torque pedals, located in the same place as the rudder pedals in an airplane. They serve a similar purpose, controlling the direction that the nose of the aircraft points. In a hover flight, they help you to control yaw and heading, but in forward flight, they serve the same purpose as in airplanes, adjusting the side slip angle. Sounds pretty easy so far, isn't it? Let's have a look at the instrument panel. I'm sure you have already spotted what we call the six-pack. 6 primary instruments all airplanes also have. Look at the altimeter, for instance. As you see, the ground elevation here is around 720 feet. An interesting fact related to altitudes. In forward flight, a helicopter can fly much higher than when it's hovering. After our hovering training, you will understand why it's like that. Now look at the airspeed indicator, What can we learn just by looking at it? You can see right away that the indications start from 20 knots. The caution range lasts up to 45 knots, and you should never exceed 130 knots airspeed. Why should we be cautious when flying slow? I will show why in our next training. Now, would you please look at the vertical speed indicator? It is very important to monitor VSI, especially on descent. If you descend faster than 300 feet per minute at low airspeed, you may settle your helicopter into its own downwash. This is called a vortex ring state, and it is an emergency situation you will eventually learn to deal with. But for now, simply get used to monitoring your VSI, just like you monitor altitude, airspeed, and engine parameters. Another thing to remember while flying is to keep the fuselage in the correct streamline position. For that, we monitor the turn coordinator ball, just like we do in airplanes. Or the more sensitive indicator, the yaw string, just like we do in gliders. The ball and the yaw string should be kept in the center. We won't use other classic instruments much in our trainings, because we will mostly fly by visual references. However, you do need to know about the EPM, which stands for Electronic Pilot Monitor. Let's start the engine and avionics to see it running. Great! Now you see the Electronic Pilot Monitor running. EPM combines all common motor and rotor monitoring instruments on a single LCD screen, as well as the in-flight fuel management. The thing we're most interested in is the Smart Power Indicator. Have a closer look at it. It is called the MLI, which stands for Multiple Limit Indicator. It is a special feature of the Cabri G2. A red line shows the available performance and limits at a glance. We will refer to the power indications a lot in our trainings. Okay, enough talking. Time to get up in the air and fly. In our next training, you will have your first taste of piloting a Cabri G2.
I wouldn't trust me yet, though. Gotta be kidding me. You're already starting me in the air? Why would you do that? Whose fucking brilliant idea is this?
Here we are, flying along the Grezavon Valley in the French Alps. Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains. Beautiful, aren't they? On the count of 3, I will give you control of the helicopter. Prepare to slightly push cyclic forward to maintain the correct attitude.
I thought there was a
3,
freaking worm on
2,
my computer.
1. It's yours now.
Don't give it to me, dude. Oh my god. You gave it to me.
Using the cyclic, keep the helicopter in a straight and level flight along the Iser River you can see below. I will take care of the collective control and maintaining the altitude, so you can focus on our speed and ground track. Reach cruise speed of 80 knots. Push the cyclic to speed up, or pull the cyclic to slow down.
Oh! What? How do you move forward? I don't understand how to go forward. Like if I push forward on the flight stick, it just points down. It doesn't make sense. And now I'm going slower and slower. I don't know how. Oh my God. Tell me what to do. Alright, if I turn that way, I'm slowing down. But then we're going this way, it was going... I don't know what the hell's happening here. I let go of the flight stick and it's speeding up. Oh, now it's slowing back down. I don't know what's happening. I'm not even touching anything. There's gotta be something with the settings that is not letting me do this right. Something's not right. Something is not right. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay.
Let's start over again. Here we are, flying along the Grezevon Valley in the French Alps. Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains. Beautiful, aren't they? On the count of 3, I will give you control of the helicopter. Prepare to slightly push cyclic forward to maintain the correct attitude. 3, 2, 1. Crashing wasn't in our plans for the training. Let's start over
Dude,
again.
that was you! You didn't even give me the control of the thing yet!
Here we are, flying along the Grezevon Valley in the
My
French
flight
Alps.
instructor crashed the damn helicopter.
Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains.
We're going down again. What am I supposed to do?
Crashing wasn't in our plans for the training.
It's just
Let's start over
it's
again.
stuck now. I can't do anything. Like he's not even giving me control
Here
of
we
it.
are, flying along
Your
the
flight
Grezevon
instructor
Valley
has full
in the
control
French
of the
Alps.
helicopter.
Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains.
Dude, I can't do it.
Crashing wasn't in our
It won't
plans
even
for the
give me an
training.
opportunity
Let's start over
to go
again.
further now.
Here we are, flying along the Grezevon Valley in the French Alps. Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains. Crashing wasn't in our plans for the
Alright, I
training.
can't do this. It's like
Start over again.
it's
Here we
glitching
are,
to where I can't
flying
even do
along
it.
the Grezevon Valley in the French Alps. Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains.
Oh my god, I did that already. Whatever.
Crashing wasn't in our plans for the training.
I can't even do it. It's just glitching now. I can't even. I'll try rejoining it again and see. I just want to see if the throttle thing worked. Like I don't know.
Here we are, flying along the Grezevon Valley in the French Alps. Look
So
around
now it's
while I am
working.
piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains. Beautiful, aren't they? On the count of 3, I will give you control of the helicopter. Prepare to slightly push cyclic forward to maintain the correct attitude. 3, 2, 1. It's yours now.
I did something. It's going forward now.
Using the cyclic, keep the helicopter in a straight and level flight along the Iser River you can see below. I will take care of the collective control and maintaining the altitude, so you can focus on our speed and ground track. Reach cruise speed of 80 knots. Push the cyclic to speed up, or pull the cyclic to slow down.
Now I got something going.
Here we are. Let's try some turns now. You see the river is turning right? Try to fly above the river and turn right together with its curve. There you are.
Chop my legs off.
Now make a sharp left turn following the river line. But this time try to make the turn coordinated. Don't forget to use pedals to avoid any slip and skid, just like in airplanes. Now you see how little pressure on the controls you need to control a helicopter. Let's do something you never do in airplanes. Let's bring our airspeed to 0 knots. Gently pull the cyclic back until you reach 0 knots. This is called hovering. Crashing wasn't in our plans for the training. Let's start over again. Let's do something you never do in airplanes. Let's bring our airspeed to 0 knots. Gently pull the cyclic back.
through a mountain? What the hell? Is that it right there? Oh, shit. Could have been a little better. X-Gamers on the mountains. How in the I have no engine power yet. It keeps speeding up. I don't get it. there in that field? I don't know where I'm going. I don't think that looks right. No. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Where do I go? What about that up there? I don't even know if that was right. What? There? Wait. How the fuck am I supposed to land there, dude? What? How in the hell am I supposed to... Alright.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Get off for now, I think. Looks like the plane's just sitting in the water and I'll probably get back on this later. Until then, we'll see you in the next one.